Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're well. Today's video we are going to be doing a bit of an upgrade to a part that was plug and play. That being the rear lights on my T6. I wanted to, if you watched the last video, the long video, you'll have heard that on the light side of things, I really wanted to get that reverse light working on both sides, because some T6s have got two sides, some T6s haven't. Mine's one of the latter. So if that's the same as yours, you might just want to watch this video and see if we can come out the other side with two reversing lights. Let's get the intro out the way and we'll get stuck straight in outside. Let's have a look at these terminals. 5 terminals, and with the reversing lights and all the lights currently off. See what we got. Let's have a look now. Let's put the reversing lights on and see what we're looking at now. Okay, so terminal 2 has got a 12 volt positive, terminal 3, terminal 4, terminal 5, terminal 6. Yeah, so positive 12 volts on terminal 2. Just wanted to do some extra tests with the side lights on, indicators and so on, just to see what's coming down these other wires. As you can see by these other small readings you see coming down these lines, that there's some fact checking going on from the ECU, which just really verifies that the bulbs are intact and stuff, which is why you see that small voltage on the line. Get the other side out and see what's going on with this side. So this is the side without the reversing light. Find yourself decent earth. Terminal 2, nothing on this one. Terminal 3, terminal 4, nothing. Terminal 5's got a drop and terminal 6 has got a little drop. check in with a few of the other lights on. Terminal 5 has got 12 volts now with the side lights. Terminal 6 has got 12 volts as well. So that's side lights and fog light, we think. Right, so I took both the clusters out. I'm just having a look now to see what we've got on the back. Interestingly, this one has got exactly the same on it in terms of the blue and the yellow tabs. However, there's 5 cables on this one, on the right-hand cluster, sorry, left-hand cluster, and only 3 cables going in on the other side. That's interesting. What I'm going to do now is just connect them up and actually see what's coming down these wires to see whether or not these blue and yellow tabs are carrying any voltage when we put the reverse light on. This lens you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 cables. That's an earth, that's a sequential indicator, and this is this here and this. The reason this goes into the yellow plug here and not yellow to yellow is because the direction of the sequential indicators is reversed. So instead of going away from each other, they'd actually go towards each other. So that's what that's doing. So those are nothing to do with the reversing light. These cables here, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cables sticking out. You can ignore the 2 blacks because they're just 2 earths coming out. But these 3, 1, 2, 3, and you've got side light, reversing light, and brake light. Now then, on this one, you've got sequential business, same thing to the other side, yellow and blue, which changes that direction. Earths. And then over here, there's 1, 2, 3 cables coming out. 1 earth, 1 side light, and 1 brake light. So there is no tail for the reversing light. And I'm not about to try and split this sealed unit open. So it's game over, fail. We failed, didn't we? Well, I say we, I did. It just isn't meant to be. Looking at the positives that have come out of this video, because I did actually post whether or not I should upload this video, and a bunch of you said yes. I'm learning sometimes as everybody else is, and when you get to the end of this video, you find that it doesn't always work out the way you hope it would. I would love to have a reversing light on both sides, and in my head it should be quite easy to do. But the TransporterHQ lights definitely don't have a tail sticking out for me to actually tap into. And I'm not going to split those lights, as I said. They do have some screws in there, you might have noticed, but there's also a load of sealing around the front. As soon as that starts coming apart, the whole thing's going to be doomed. I'm not going to go there. As I say, taking the positives out of the video, we now know that those lenses won't actually do it. So I think when I go right back to the roots, I remember ordering them and I had a little look on the website. it does actually have a drop down to say whether you had factory LEDs or halogen. So I gather if the people that have told me they have got both sides working on their transporter lights, they must have had some kind of non-halogen version. I don't know. But all I can tell you is there isn't a reversing light tail on the opposite side of that cluster. So it can't be done without splitting the light down, of course, but I wouldn't advise that. Anyway, I still had a go. Now we know. So thank you very much for watching the video, and please do give me a like if you thought the video was any good and the efforts were high. And don't forget to share, because someone else might gain from this content. And if by any chance you're not already subscribed, please do hit that button today, and don't forget to tap the bell so you get notified every time I upload. It is moving up to that 10K target slowly. I do want to get my hands on that camera. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go back and watch Camper Mark, because that was an epic camera and I want it in my... Anyway, I'll see you in the next one.